Hi there, welcome back to Weird Mishmash People. I'm Jordan.
Hey, I'm Liam.
You really timed that Oh no, I'm not going to say F-stop again.
No.
I've done that in the past. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
and if you don't know what F-stop is, then maybe you should catch up.
I don't know what an F-stop is either.
Catch up, loser.
Listen to the other episodes of this
show.
This
show. This is...
So Liam,
Yes.
we missed a week.
We missed a week.
This is
We're busy.
I'm so busy.
We're busy gamer boys.
I'm busy being jobless.
I'm busy jobbing.
Yeah.
Jobbing.
That's what Steve Jobs did.
Steve Jobs did do jobbing. You know, he made Apple
He was jobbing.
He went, you know what?
His life was a series of endless jobbings.
Endless jobbings.
That's a bad...
Yeah. Did he ever do...
I don't like that phrase.
No.
And we just invented it. Endless jobbing. It sounds...
We're going to go to the Oxford Dictionary. We're going to go, Mr. Dictionary Man. I want to add this to the dictionary.
Does the Dictionary Man look like the...
Monopoly Man?
That's what I'm thinking. I just have the same image.
I know, because we're both actually identical twins, because we think alike all the time.
That's so true. We finish each other's...
Jogging.
Anyway, moving on. We have topics?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes. We have topics.
Cool.
Yeah, well, did you want to make something?
Did I want to make something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what did you want to make?
Paper mache.
Paper mache?
Sure, no. Liam?
Yes.
Have you ever thought to yourself, you know what would be great?
What would be great?
If I had a whole little army of loyal servants and followers and people who loved and respected me.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, then you might be interested in starting a cult.
Wow.
Yes, Liam. Cults can do a lot for people. Cults can be a source of inspiration. They can inspire people to do great things like
Claude Monet doing his paintings. He was actually in a cult called Cult. No.
Liam just mouthed the word no to me on a podcast.
No, I don't think.
I was really confused.
I don't think if he was, the people would be taking photos of his paintings.
I just love how specific of an example Claude Monet is. It's like, yep, so sure. I know it. I know that a French 18th century painter wasn't in a cult.
The reason I like that painter so much was that in year 2, our teacher made a little waterway out of blue paper. And then had an actual bridge going over it, like the one in the painting, the green one.
I've been to that bridge. I've been to his house.
How was his house?
It was pretty normal.
Did they do an MTV Cribs special?
I would have loved that. But they said it in the 1800s, so it's like, hello there, I am Claude Monet, and this is my crib. And then there's a little band, it's like...
Yeah.
Doing a 18th century interpretation of MTV.
I like the whole thing to be 18th century, except for Monet.
Except Monet's like a pimp.
He's a pimp.
He's a motherfucker.
He takes people around his garden one by one.
He does not take. He's just asking questions and giving answers and other pimp.
He's telling the truth.
I don't know what pimps do. Clearly.
I only knew pimp because of GTA San Andreas.
Clearly, I assume that
you could be a pimp in that game. You get a car, and it was this old vintage-looking car, and what you do is you go pick up women, and then you drive them to their locations, and you get money.
Why are we talking about pimps?
Because Claude Monet was a pimp. What are you talking about? And he was also in a cult.
Absolute pimp, and he was also in a cult. Which brings us back to the question: what's your perfect cult? How would you... Liam, you're a fairly charismatic guy, I'd say. I'm attracted to your charisma and your beautiful locks of hair. Those are essentially...
Just the charisma.
And if you look at most cult leaders, those are the only two things you need. Great hair and charisma, which you have. So, Liam, please tell me, how can I follow you into the great unknown with a promise of eternal life and a whole bunch of acid in my system?
Well, let's talk about first... For a cult, we need something that everyone likes. And that everyone likes is cats.
That is true.
If you have an allergy to cats, you're lying.
Everyone likes cats. If you have an allergy to cats, you're probably an enemy of the cult.
You're an enemy. We've
an enemy
marked
of
you
the
since
cult.
birth.
You were marked by God. You were marked by God.
You know how Harry Potter was scarred? It's like that.
Yeah.
We get a wand and we go into your
We
brain
just
and
tap
we
your
go,
head a lot and then say allergic to cats.
We whack your
Wait.
against the wall.
Are we doing that?
Well,
Okay, no, that's our mission statement. That's our mission statement is... So Liam, our glorious leader...
take your babies.
Liam, our glorious leader, he is our glorious leader because he knows which children are evil and should thus be allergic to cats. So he guides us in smacking their heads.
You know what I do? I go up to them and
great
go,
cult.
"You're going to piss your pants, you're going to cry maybe, and if they cry, I'm going to go, well, you're allergic to cats, obviously."
Oh my god, that's genius.
Yeah.
Only people who the strong have the moral fortitude to, not be allergic to cats.
They go, "I'm not going to piss my pants, Liam.
I'm not gonna."
Even though that's what a baby does, I'm not. I'm going to shit my pants.
In fact,
instead.
when you first recruit members such as myself for this cult, you line us up in a row and you say to us, "Are you going to piss your pants?" And we only are allowed into your inner circle if we in fact shit.
Yeah.
That's the very technical...
And you know you're in an area where the cult is because everything smells like shit.
Yeah. We mark our territory.
It's unlike a bear would just grind their ass against a tree. We shit on the tree. Yes, that's what bears actually do.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I've watched a lot of David Attenborough, who's also in a cult.
Oh, is he in our cult?
Yeah, he's in our cult.
With Claude Monet. Who's a pimp.
He was a pimp.
This podcast is off the fucking rails.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay. I had an anecdote. Because I made notes. I have a little...
What's an anecdote?
An anecdote is a story about a thing that happened to me.
Okay.
Only me, though.
Yeah.
It's not an anecdote if it happened to
I don't know a lot
else.
of words because the only reading I do with the subtitles for films.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I have a note-taking app in my phone, and I have a note in it for things I want to talk about on this podcast. And when I checked my phone earlier today, going, "Hey, here's the things I talk about on the podcast," that note was deleted, and I don't know why, and I don't know when, but it's very sad. But I only remembered one of the things that I wanted to talk about, which was I was in the grocery store the other day.
And what store? Sorry,
the grocery store.
Oh, nice.
The store for groceries. It's a very specific store.
Very specific.
And we can't be sued. I was in that store, and I was at the checkout, and I was buying my food, and there was a man standing in front of me, and I think he was, someone dropped something or something happened, and he said in a very high pitched voice, "Gee, that's a real bad day for it," or something along those lines. Wow. And I immediately assumed, he's doing a funny voice. He's doing like a Mickey Mouse voice, and it took me about a few seconds to realize, oh no, that's his real voice. That's just what that guy sounds like.
That's unfortunate.
And I felt very bad because I was very close to responding with like a, "Oh boy, that's real bad."
That's
which would not have been
good.
Terrible. That would have been very sad.
That reminds me of the movie Sausage Party, where everything in the supermarket is alive.
I saw that movie.
I saw that movie too. I have it in my cupboard.
I think I never want to watch that movie again.
It's just scarred me.
It's not because I don't know if it's a bad movie or not. I think I watched it when it came out, so I would have been 16, and I think I was just immature enough to find it incredibly funny.
I just wasn't prepared.
And I don't know if I still would.
I just wasn't prepared for anything that movie threw at you. I just wasn't mentally prepared. I sat down and I assumed food because I always eat. I ate food.
There was some weird shit in that movie.
Yeah, and I just didn't touch it. And this was a DVD, so I was at home. I had the bird on my shoulder. I was chilling, and I just didn't move. And the bird did because it's hyperactive.
Your bird is kind of hyperactive.
Oh yeah, it's a little.
In like a good way. It's a good bird.
A little rat bag. I'm just joking.
Should join the Rat Pack.
Rat Pack. That's the name of our cult. Rat Pack.
Mostly dead. I thought we were the Cat Pack.
Well, I think after a recent film, I think we should change the name.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me what the film was, and then I realized it was.
I think we don't even want to talk about it.
All right, let's not. The Oscars happened.
Yeah.
I care about them, but I don't think you do.
Well, I think I care to them to the extent of like I just unfortunately just don't know a lot about film.
That's
and
fair.
you're my gateway to the world of cinema.
I am a gateway drug.
You're my pimp to the world of cinema.
I still think we don't know what pimps are, but well, I'm a big film person.
Yeah,
I'm big, and I made a film, and if you set me on fire, I will burn to death. But that's a very specific joke for our film purists out there. Film purists hashtag at Rack Liam on Twitter with hashtag film purists set me on fire. Anyway,
oh no!
Why do I keep doing calls to action to your Twitter?
I'm just
so bad.
So while you're the gateway to cinema, I'm the gateway to just me getting in trouble.
You have Twitter and I don't, and I'd love the idea of just people tweeting at you with nonsensical bullshit based on things I say.
That's what I tweet.
I know, but I want other people to tweet at you with stupid things that I say.
Completely not understandable. Completely not understandable.
I love it. Anyway. Where were we? Oh yeah, the Oscars. They happened.
What was your favourite moment of the Oscars, or your favourite award or something?
My favourite moment of the Oscars was when the words fail me. I don't know. Parasite won Best Picture. That was pretty great.
Yeah,
Parasite won Best Picture, and they tried to play them. They tried to turn the lights off during someone's speech, and everyone booed. That was pretty good.
That's good.
Parasite won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best International Film.
Congratulations.
And deserved all those. I'm just glad Todd Phillips didn't win anything. At the Joker gang, come at me, motherfuckers. Bad movie. It's a bad movie. I didn't like it.
I haven't seen.
I didn't like it.
Anyway.
But Parasite was good. That's Jordan's Oscars segment. Do we have a musical cue to play that out?
Well,
or like to start a new section or something? A new segment?
Oh, yes, of course we do. I have music for everything.
Liam is rapidly scrolling through his phone trying to find anything to play.
Yeah. Let me just find...
We have a musical...
Oh, that's an
There's
ad.
an ad playing.
It's an ad, because my phone doesn't have ad block.
This is a really great podcast.
Well, the thing is that I've partly prepared. I just haven't downloaded anything.
I basically don't prepare. I just kind of rock up.
Yeah, so this is going to be the song to...
You can play some songs in it.
I think that's
This is my
Sophie's in this.
favorite one. She coming through, she sucking dick, suck my dick so good, I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty.
I think that might have started, if we had planned this, that should have started a pimp section. A section where we discuss
How dare
the very few things we know about pimps.
How dare you stereotype pimps? They all...
Have you ever seen Taxi Driver?
No.
Okay, Harvey Keitel is in that movie and he plays a pimp. And it's crazy because that movie was made in the 70s.
Yeah.
But that character that he plays is essentially Tommy Wiseau.
Really?
It's Tommy Wiseau, for those who don't know, is the writer, director, creator, lead star, etc., of The Room, which is famously one of the worst films ever made.
Actually,
I adore it.
This is one of my ideas for the very first episode of the podcast, is to talk about how we saw The Room. Because I think
it's a good story.
I think especially in the level that our friendship is, I think that was one of the defining.
It was a moment that I'll never forget. That's for sure. For those who don't know, we're from Sydney, and there's this great cinema in Sydney called the Orpheum.
Hell yeah.
That plays Tommy Wiseau's cult classic, The Room, once every month on the first Friday of every month. We're not endorsed by them.
No.
But I do love that they do this because every month they play the movie.
Yeah.
And every month it's packed out.
It is.
It's like I went and saw Jojo Rabbit there a few days ago on the same day that the Room was playing, and like it was full. The whole cinema was full,
as it should,
just for that movie. Because they hand out pamphlets beforehand with like lines that are written and what you're supposed to say in response. They give out plastic spoons for you to throw at the screen.
That they
it's
recycle.
Insane. It's brilliant. It's one of my favorite. I want to do it again. I'm mad that I haven't.
The great
yet.
thing is that when you first get that piece of paper, you go, "What the hell is this?" And then you sort of feel everyone say something, and you sort of continue on to that, and It's great because everyone there is just to have a good time.
The apple is a metaphor, man. The apple is a metaphor.
Jobbings.
I'm so sorry that you have to listen to this. I think we have the words.
Let's go back to Taxi Driver.
That was kind of my whole point. He talks, looks, sounds, and kind of acts pretty much just like if Tommy Wiseau was a New York pimp. It's really weird. Look it up.
Do you want me to ask Siri?
No.
Okay. Siri's my best friend, by the way. She's always by my side.
Look, Siri and I've had some problems lately, man. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. She's like she was just saying some shit about the cult the other night, man. It wasn't cool.
Oh, I shouldn't even talk to her then. Oh,
no, you shouldn't. She's not.
No.
We can't trust her.
I know.
We can't trust her.
Jordan's touching my phone.
We can't trust her. We can't trust Siri.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. No. I was gonna try and do it into his phone,
my
and then
phone
Siri
is not
didn't.
the latest and greatest.
Never mind. Liam doesn't actually have Siri on his phone then.
I do.
Oh, Liam does have Siri on his phone then. I'm so sorry about this.
I went into settings and I just didn't turn it off. I edited it and turned it off. Sorry.
That's okay.
Because I just got annoyed because I go into my phone and then Siri will pop up and I go, "Not now, Siri, please. I'm in the middle of a lecture. I just want to find out my timetable." And then I just want to not. I only got my I have an iPhone as well as Liam, but I got it secondhand from my aunt, who saw that my previous phone was disintegrating, and she's like, "Hey, take this phone that I used to have." That's very kind.
It is.
It's very, very kind.
I have a cool aunt. I have several cool aunts.
Cool. Like temperature cool or just
probably temperature and like one's from Chicago and one's from Tasmania.
If they're pretty cold, would they like to join the cult?
I mean, I think they like cats.
Well, I think because
hashtag tweet at Liam with hashtag catpack. I'm in a cult.
I'm in a cult.
Hashtag catpack. Hashtag I'm in a cult.
I'm in a cult that you're not leading. And I did the eyebrow thing, like
I didn't even notice.
No,
I was just so drawn in by your charismatic voice and your glorious hair.
Yeah, glorious. I think.
Have you noticed that? Like, if you look at any cult leaders, they always have great hair.
They do.
They really do.
We shouldn't compliment them.
No, they're bad people.
No,
but they had great hair.
Yeah.
I wonder what products they use.
Well, should we?
Charles
Manson.
Manson.
Talking about gloriousness, should we then expand? I like cat videos, but
cat videos.
I also want to expand it to a lot of other animals.
Oh.
But then those animals are under certain. So the cat is the main part of the cult, but then other animals are certain elements.
So
of the cult.
we have sub levels to our
sub-levels. So like
cult.
Raccoons are the pimps, and the otters are just the lovely people who share the word.
Does our cult have pimps?
Yes.
I'm starting.
That's how we get. So you
is this a cult or a brothel?
Because no. Well, the thing is, a cult needs to get an income, and we need to have an income which doesn't pay taxes. We need to hide away. So we get pimps.
Well, in Australia, brothels have to pay taxes.
Yeah,
they're legalized.
But the thing is, pimping is actually Uber. So we just have lots of Ubers.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Okay.
And I think
so we have
Uber Eats is off the scale. I don't like Uber Eats. We'll do Uber.
They're not great.
Uber is a bigger audience.
So far our cult is made up of the cat worshipping,
which are the main leaders.
Inner circle. The inner circle is the cat worshippers.
The raccoons, the pimps.
The Uber pimps.
Uber pimps, raccoons.
Uber driver pimps.
Otters are the people that sort of share the word.
They're spreading the message. They're handing out flyers.
Just like how they drift along on their backs down the river.
Listen,
they share the world to the world as they venture across.
If an otter handed me a pamphlet saying join a cult, I would join that fucking cult in a heartbeat.
That's why they're all dressed. They're all dressed up as otters.
Are they? Oh, they people dressed up as otters.
People, yes.
Oh, I thought it was
otters.
These are
people with like a spirit animal.
I thought it was real otters dressed up in little.
They're like a spirit animal. And
okay.
Yeah.
I would not necessarily join a cult if a person dressed as an otter gave me a pamphlet, but that's still a good approach.
That's a good approach.
Okay. So right now we've got
Cats.
the inner circle, which is the cat pack.
Then we've got the raccoons, which are the pimps.
The Uber driver pimps.
No, we've got the otters, which share the word, and I've got another animal.
Spread the word. Okay.
The ladybugs, which are the painters, like Claude Monet.
Right.
The artists help share that
Are these
we
are the animals metaphors? I can't tell.
No,
okay.
I just like those animals.
You just like those animals.
Yes.
I mean, look, that's basically all you need for a cult to become like a command in the cult is the leader to say, "I like this."
So that's where Claude Monet comes into the picture.
So he's one of our ladybird painters.
The reason I chose a ladybird is this is off the top of my head. Ladybirds are small, just like artists are a small group of people. Small. And they're not going to be as big as the other groups, but they're going to have such an impact because they're amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
This is the power of the audio medium. Okay, there's one thing I think our cult is missing.
What is it missing?
And that's a great name.
Great name.
All great cults have a great name.
Yes.
I can't name any right now, but they all do, guarantee it. So what's a good name for our cult?
I actually have one of my really, really good friends, Maddie. I came up with a name with her while we were working, and it is my favourite cat name, Piddles.
Piddles?
Piddles is the best cat name. And that's what we're going to call our cult. Not the blank, it's just going to be called Piddles.
Piddles, hyphen, the cult.
No cult.
Oh.
Just Piddles.
I feel like we need to...
Because, like, if we say you're joining a cult, people are going to go, no. If we call you're going to join Piddles, they're going to go, great.
That's a good idea.
Because...
That's good marketing.
Who knows how a cult works? Because I certainly don't.
I think...
But, I would... quotation marks, I certainly
I disagree. I think... based on this conversation, we know exactly how cults work, and it's exactly like this.
Exactly.
This is brilliant.
Yes.
Piddles,
and it's going to be...
Hail Piddles.
It's going to be a Russian blue cat. It's going to be our logo. It's going to be having its lovely glowing eyes into the camera. We're going to take a photo, then we're going to turn that into a sewed badge, and we're going to give it to people. We're going to go, do you like this little cat? And we're going to sew it to the shirt, and then we go, the shirt now belongs to a cult.
Oh, God. He's gone too deep.
I've gone too deep.
Liam's gone too deep. This is supposed to be a comedic topic, Liam.
It's
Liam, what are you doing? Liam, what are you doing with that knife? What? No, don't lift up the knife.
I'm gonna start sewing. No. I'm gonna start sewing, and now I'm sewing.
Now he's sewing my flesh.
I'm sewing.
He's sewing
that's
my flesh
Jordan
to a chair.
That's disgusting. We sew badges onto shirts.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Just like the ladybugs of the artists, we are the artistry of the cult. We like to paint our way into the world.
Does our is our logo painted by Claude Monet himself?
Well, it's in one of his paintings.
The Pimp.
It's in one of his paintings, Jordan. Haven't you seen?
I haven't, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly my knowledge of Claude Monet, the ladybug cult Pimp, is lacking.
Because he actually... This is a joke. That was a joke, because this lady...
Was it? I can't tell anymore.
This logo is actually in a Picasso painting. One of Claude Monet's best friends, he goes... Yo, Picasso, I'm in this cult, man, and I really need to get this off my chest. Look at his split. I've got this logo, and I need you to put it in one of your paintings instead, or I'm going to get pulled into the dirt, man. These feds are onto me. These feds are onto me. That's how Claude Monet died. They went, hey, Claude Monet, you're in a cult, I'm going to slash you, and they slashed him, and that's why he's no more, and we never found the body because it's buried in his lovely... gorgeous park which people walk on for tourism every single day. They go in his house every single day. They try his food. There's actually a cafe which serves all the food that he ate, and that's what happens. Piddles. Piddles.
I don't know can we top that?
We can't really top it.
I don't know that we can.
No. Because this is...
okay.
This cult has been amazing.
This is an amazing cult.
This is an amazing cult.
Welcome to Piddles.
Can I just tell you... This is off the bat. Can I tell you why Piddles is my favourite name?
Piddles, yeah, sure.
Because I just find it funny that... Cat, like... You never say a cat piddles, but you know they piddle. Piddle's such a funny word for piss, so I thought Piddles is funny.
I didn't even think of that. I just thought, like...
And then...
I just thought of a cat named Piddles.
And then you have the dog called Puddles. Because dogs piss and puddles.
Oh, God.
And then your elephants are called a waterfall.
What do you... Then what do you call, like, lizards?
Trash. I hate lizards. Lizards are the rival cult.
Liam is taking the hard line on lizards.
Lizards are the rival cult.
Oh, God.
And under the lizards, which are their main area,
Do cults have rival cults?
You've got the ants, which are the gardeners, which give their main income. So you've got the lizards, and then you've got the ants.
I feel like...
And then under the lizards and the ants, you've got then the what have we got? We've got the dogs.
The
lobsters.
I was going to say lobsters.
The lobsters. They're the clampers. They pull people into the sea. They're the assassins. So you've got the gardeners, and then you've got the assassins. Then what do you need on the side? You need the dogs. You know how people call it insult? They go, "Hey, you're a dog." This is what the dogs do.
I've been called a dog.
They look, so they're like, so they lead on the assassin. They go, "Hey, you're a dog." And when the people are drunkenly going, "Hey, what are you talking about?" There's a bar fight, and the assassin takes him out in the process, and boom, there you are. They're the very criminal area. We're the nice people. We just do the pimping and the paying and the expanding. They do the
They're
killing.
the nice ones?
Oh no, we're the nice ones.
I think Liam has somehow watched Zootopia and thought it was about a cult. I'm so curious why our entire, not only our cult, but our rival cult are entirely based around animals.
Because animals are the way of the warrior. And if you don't stand on top,
That feels a leap
you
too
lose.
far. This is a leap.
And you don't want to lose in the world of the cults.
I don't.
Once you enter, you cannot leave. You put one foot in.
I'm becoming...
You put one foot out. You put one foot in and you shake it all about. And you will never put that foot out again. And it will stay in there forever, Jordan. We will never leave.
I'm scared of Liam now. And I hope you are too.
Well, as you should.
This is a terrifying episode of the podcast.
I know what I'm doing.
Liam, I hate that I have to say this.
Yes.
But I have to. I don't think I want to join your cult.
Okay, this is going to be a lot for me to take in. Just like, it's the same as if one of my best friends was going to say they're a murderer.
That doesn't sound good.
Are you a murderer?
I'm
Are you
not
the person who killed my best friend in my cult?
No,
You're the best friend, but my cult's best friends
Okay.
are leagues under, but they're still very close.
Is what I'm hearing
Did you kill them? Are you a part of the
No.
lizards? You're the part of the lizards.
What I'm hearing is someone murdered your best friend.
Yes.
And you don't know who.
Yeah.
But they're dead. And
well, you not being in the cult is perfect. I'm going to forgive
that wouldn't
you
be, that
if
wouldn't
you're
be
going to
me.
be my private investigator. Are you going to be my private? You're going to be the bat. You're going to be the night owl. You're going to be the night owls. You're going to stake them out and find out who killed them. And if you do this, I will forgive you 110%. I will forgive you. Will you be up for the task?
But Liam, I'm the one who killed them. Cliffhanger!
It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's all a joke. Hey guys, we don't really have a cult. That's all
I'm not going to kill
comedy.
him afterwards. What
And
are you talking about?
he's not holding a knife.
Yeah.
There's no knife.
Here you go.
Nothing at all. No.
That's the wrong soundtrack. I'm going to do the outro song.
Yeah, I'm not. Yep. No knives here.
Yeah, anything you want to close up on?
I really don't. I think we've just talked about cults, fake cults for half an hour.
If nothing has gone on the news, this was all a joke.
Yeah, no. If you haven't seen anything yet, if you haven't read anything,
this is all a joke. This is all.
Stay
funny.
off the internet.
Stay off the internet.
Stay off the internet unless you're going to tweet at @RackLiam #I'm in a cult.
But just don't. Well, if
Please
nothing's happened,
Please do it. Please do it. All right.
Anyway.
That's been a very special episode of Weird Mishmash People about cults. I've been Jordan.
You better leave.
He's still holding the knife.
I'm getting out the knife.
I'm so sorry.